Yo, what's good? Today, we're gonna be repairing an iPhone 6s in rose gold. So, a little backstory to this thing. I traded phones with a friend of mine. If you're watching, you know who you are, and thank you so much for this thing. It's on iOS 14, 16 gig, but the screen is quite thrashed. So we're gonna have to fix that today with the screen and adhesive that's also there. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm just gonna show you the damage real quick and then we can proceed by opening it. As you can see, the screen is severely damaged. It's also cracked. So yeah, let's start fixing the thing today. So I'm gonna just unplug it. Yeah, it works sometimes, but yeah. So I'm gonna unplug it, turn it off, which I probably can't do, so because the touch doesn't work. So I'm gonna show you how to replace the screen on a 6S, and then also how to power it off if it can't be powered off on the phone itself. So let's start. So the first thing you want to do is grab yourself a screwdriver and the Pentalobe P2 bit. Once you have the now insert the device, or the 6S, into the chamber. Well, it's not a chamber. Who cares, honestly? And now stick it down. Now that it's in there, and now that it's in there, you can start suctioning it. And if you hear some cracks, it's fine. It's the screen coming off. Now find the part where the screen's coming off and take a prying tool, like a pick like this. See, it's lifting here. Just gonna have to. It's lifting here. And take it off in the back part as well. Okay, so once you have removed the screen with a lot of trial and error, the first thing you want to do is open the phone up like this. Since it's a 6S, not a 7, it opens this way, so it folds out like a notepad. And now you want to grab something, so just grab this, for example, this battery, and you want to support the screen with it. Now, professional tip, like a tip that you must use. First thing you need to disconnect, like not a want, a need, is the battery, because you don't want to fry any connectors, do you? So I'm just gonna take this little bit of tape from it, because someone put it there. I don't know who it was, but it's fine. So I'm gonna grab this, put the screws away from it, just unscrew it. Now you want to grab some sort of tweezers. I recommend these ones because they help you grab onto stuff. They are pretty thick though. So what you want to do is take this off. It's not budging because there's still some tape holding it. Okay, now that that's removed, okay, it's been removed. Now you want to grab a plastic tool and unplug the battery, because yeah, and now it is safe to work on the phone as normal. So you can unplug the screen now. So unplug it. Come on. Unplug the freaking screen. Yeah, here and here. There's 3 connectors going to the screen. Okay, and now your screen has been unplugged. So good job if you managed. And yeah, I'll just move the battery to the side. Move this. Take this bracket and place it here. I'm just gonna move the screws, because a pro tip is lay the screws out like you would screw them in to the bracket. So like this, something, yeah? Now, we're gonna have to grab the new screen. We'll just place the phone over here so it's not in the way. I'm gonna take this, and now we're gonna grab the new screen. You can unbox it. I bought a cheap aftermarket screen because this thing is not gonna be my main phone and I just wanted to have it working. So yeah, that is a thing to do. Grab this, place it here. See, this plastic, it's useless. We're gonna use this for the old screen, not for now. Place that here. And now we're gonna, oh god, it's really reflective. So we're just gonna peel this away, so we do not need this red plastic thing there. Put it away. Now another thing is I'm gonna have to stick this down. That is fine. So let's start transferring the parts. Actually, I'm gonna start with the home button because that thing, if you break it, you're screwed. So let's unscrew it. I'm just gonna start placing the screws in a pattern I would use for them. Okay. Time to take this metal bracket off. Yeah, like this. And we can place it over there. Now that that is done, we're gonna have to unplug the home button. Be careful, you really do not want to damage this thing. So time to unplug it. Come on. Come on, little connector. It's a stubborn connector. Trust me. Okay. Now that you have unplugged the home button, it's gonna come out of the back. And yeah. Time to transfer it to the new screen. Just you can look at it. It's still a clicky one because it's a 6S, not a 7. So yeah. We can just reinstall it back into place on the new screen. Now time to plug it in somehow. I think actually before you reinstall it, you should plug it in first because yeah, it's gonna be easier then. Once you hear the satisfying click, it has been plugged in, which is great. And all we can do now is hope we didn't kill the thing. Now that that is installed, we can place the bracket over it. It's probably best to not really touch the connectors because, you know, ESD and stuff. But I hope I'm gonna be safe because I'm wearing the bracelet. So yeah, I'm sorry you can't see much, but I'm just placing the screw in there. Screw it in. Yeah. Okay. Now that is screwed, you can just turn it around, try to press it. And it presses very satisfyingly, which is great. Now that that is done, we're gonna have to transfer this bracket, the metal bracket, because when you look at the screen, it's not there, and see, it's also hidden. But first, I'm actually gonna transfer the cameras. So don't forget about this little screw. Time to transfer the cameras. So first screw on the top, next screw on the right. There we go. And the last screw on the left top part of it. Take the metal bracket off. Has some sort of stuff around it. That's completely fine. Don't worry about it. have to take off the earpiece speaker, and there is this little blue piece, the blue plastic piece, which we need to take off, a blue covering of some sort. So yeah, let's take that thing off. Probably best if I do it with my pry tool. It's getting shoved into the screen. I'm sorry. Come on. Get off of there. While I'm taking this off, why is there glass all over my desk? You guys have any idea? Because I don't. It's confusing me. So yeah. I think this goes in like this. Yeah. Good. Now take it off somehow. It's my first time repairing the 6S, so I'm comparing it to the iPhone 7 repair a lot, just because that's the latest, well, the latest iPhone repair I did was an 11, but yeah. Should have heated this thing up first, just trying to not damage anything. Okay, be careful with this because the ribbon connectors are really small, and yeah, there's this little bit of sticky stuff. See them? Yeah. Okay, maybe you don't have to it's much more practice if you flip all kinds of stuff. If you feel one is getting part. Yeah, I think it's in there. Okay. Yeah, so if you're doing this with Face ID on the newer models, it's much more hard-racking because if you I'll say fuck. If you fuck it up, you have no Face ID anymore. While here you just get a new part. Yeah, I think it fits in there. Hopefully. Yeah, seems to. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to screw this in there now. So grab your bracket. Okay, so the front camera and earpiece speaker has been mounted to the new screen, which was a fight, I have to say. And now for the last part of this screen is gonna be this metal bracket. So just place the screws all around the new screen. This is actually the easiest part of this whole screen thing, you know, the screen transferring and stuff, because it's actually not that hard to screw screws, which makes sense. And I can also very much speak words, as people know. So yeah, let's do that. Last bit. Unscrew that screw. And let's take this metal shielding off. Alright. It wants to come off with part of the screen, which is not good. I might just have to rip it off or something. Oh, it was screwed in. Well, that's great to know now after I've ripped a part of the old screen off. So yeah, I can just yeet that probably and place the old screen there. And now to reinstall it, starting with this tiny little screw in the top. Also, guys, is this frame rate weird? Because it's supposed to be 60 FPS. I don't know what my phone's doing. But yeah, also, don't forget to peel this off. Yeah, just so you know, it's fine. Now place it in here. Now that that is done, you just want to take this screw it in there, and repeat all of this with the previous screws that we took off. So yeah. Now another thing, you really do want to be careful with everything in the phone. That's why I'm wearing an ESD bracelet, because I'm definitely filled with static electricity, and the bracelet does help me with that. So yeah. Now, the screw which we took off the home button, don't forget about that one, because yeah, you need that one too. Oh, it's good to have all the screws, you know. So let's screw it in there. Yeah, there we go. Now the last 3 screws. These are tiny. You can't see anything I'm doing. But yeah, these screws are tiny as hell. So yeah. By the way, if you're enjoying the video as of now, please do like. You don't need to subscribe, that's completely up to you. But yeah, just watching this video is actually really helpful for me, so thank you so much for doing it. And as we get to the last screw, we can start taking the phone back from the shelf. So yeah, the new screen has been prepped. The home buttons still home buttons, hopefully. Now this little bit, I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna tear it off or anything. So yeah. Now this is done. We have the new screen. Now let's grab our phone and let's check for adhesive, because I'm actually gonna be applying some new adhesive. I'm gonna show you how to do that as well as just installing the new screen, because it is actually pretty important. Here we can see the Taptic engine, the battery, the motherboard, the back camera, and the whole charging array with the speakers. So yeah, I'll just go around the sides with my spudger. Yeah, so much gunk. Doesn't compare to a Nokia N73, which I took apart some time back. That video never got published because it didn't end up going well in the end, so didn't feel like it was worth publishing. Yeah, so go around the sides, clean the phone up as best as you can. You don't need to reapply the seal, I just want to because got it for my phone, so yeah. Okay, that is done now, and we can grab our new seal, take it out of the packaging. Now you want to unpeel one side of it. The seal seems to line up like this. I am not sure, because I've never done this before, on this phone at least. But I think we can start by aligning the top. Okay, once again grab a tool like this, go over the sides, just basically sticking the seal down a bit more, I didn't do it really well. As you know, I'm not a pro. Just do these repair for fun. Repairs. Now, unpeel this. If it's coming back to you just stick it down more. Just stick it down more. And yeah, just, whichever part, just don't unpeel it completely, just stick it down like this. Now that is done, you just want to, okay, so now grab your screen and plug it into place. I'll start with the side connector first, because then the top one. I think it's the top one. Yeah, the one that goes above. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to start with that one. Okay, so this took a while. I'm sorry for stopping the recording, but it did actually take a long time for me to properly apply the screen, because the cables were all messed up. So yeah, let's see if it works by turning it on. Yeah, nice, very nice. So it's booting. Now that it's booting, I think we can finish it off by installing this bracket over the battery connector. So grab your screws. Make sure to not touch anything while the phone is powering on. Okay, and the second screw. Alright. Now to close it. I'm gonna press that. Oh. Why does Touch ID not work? Okay. Touch ID did work. So either I messed something up, or I don't know. We have to re-plug that in just to be safe. So, the last clip you saw that Touch ID was not working, I think. And yeah, it's true. The screen does not want to work with Touch ID. So that is fairly shit. So I'm either gonna have to get a new screen or a factory screen from a locked success or something, because yeah, this absolutely sucks. So funny thing, actually, let me wipe this here, just so you know it's clean. So the thing is, the home button still works, but the Touch ID cable on this screen is rubbish. It's either trash or I have no clue. So I'm just gonna show you the phone, the state it's in right now. Because see, the screen itself works, yeah, but this comes up, which is completely and utterly rubbish. So yeah, what's up with these buttons? Interesting. Yeah, so this is fairly sad because see, the home button still works, as you can see, but the Touch ID doesn't work. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a pretty quick one because yeah, it's just a screen replacement. Well, I don't know if it's been quick, but yeah, The screen does work fairly. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like or subscribing. It's completely up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. But yeah. So this phone is gonna get another part because I want Touch ID to be working on it. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.